one will go overtime at the old barn in Beatrice tonight. 4 straight MUDECAS championships for the Irish. Sterling out of timeouts. Higher looking, baseball pass. It's Erickson turn from the free throw line. Good! Sterling takes the B Division championship on a shot at the buzzer. Backside, Ulrich saves it back in. It's still loose. Tri-County's got the basketball. Strauss got it. Now up ahead, Bales behind everyone. The left-hand layup is good. For the Trojans are MUDECAS A Division champions in 2023. Welcome into the venerable Beatrice City Auditorium for tonight's Boys Championship edition of the 96th MUDECAS Basketball Championships. My name is Eric Allgood, happy to step inside and join the Johnson County Central Striv crew for the championships. First up, the B Championship, and we've got a good one here. Falls City Sacred Heart taking on HTRS, that's Humboldt-Table Rock, and however you like to pronounce Steinauer. Steinauer? Steiner? Steiner? We've heard of all. I don't know that there's actually a right way. So we'll just say HTRS, the Titans tonight. Let's take a listen in to the introduction of our players and coaches.
City Auditorium for the 2025 MUDECAS B Division Boys Championship game, featuring our visitors, the Titans of HTRS, taking on the home team, the Irish of Falls City Sacred Heart. And now, let's meet tonight's non-starters first for the Titans. Number 0, Jonathan Cobb. Number 4, Jack Hilgenfeld. Number 5, Darius Foley. Number 10, Cole Leach. Number 13, Axta Walkley. Number 14, Kevin Hunsinger. Number 21, Brayden Bowen. Number 32, Reed Shuck. Number 34, Ty and number 15, Cole Hunsinger. And now, let's meet the non-starters for the Irish of Falls City Sacred Heart. Number 13, JT Lancaster. Number 15, Tyler Sipple. Number 20, Hayden Your three officials on the evening, Robert Brown, John Moody, and Brian O'Neill.
It adds a little something extra when the voice of Husker Volleyball is down in Beatrice for MUDECAS. We have got 8 minutes on the clock, and we are just about set for the B Division Championship. Sacred Heart in their home white uniforms with the green numbers, and HTRS in the road navies with the white and gray numbers and trim. John, I'll give you a little break here for a little bit, but we got to talk. This is Doug Goltz in a championship game. He doesn't lose these kind of things.
Yeah.
If you didn't know, you might find out pretty quick. And how about the opening tip? Oh, just misses off there as Cole Taft made the quick dive to the hoop. And we've got an early turnover back the other way as Brogan Dunlap was on the end line there.
Yeah, I mean, both these teams, they're going to play fast and aggressive. They're going to come after you and make you try and turn it over.
I don't think the shot clock was on. Now it is, and we're good to go. Bringing it up for the Irish offense. Lemonrod. Crossing the middle, Bo Fletcher kicks it back out. Lemonrod has it on the far wing. Poked free for a moment, but corrals it. Now a little advantage. This is Taft, pulls up on the backside, and a foul called as Tate Wilcox, one of just two seniors on the squad for Sacred Heart, will go to the free throw line. They whistle Brennan Vaughn for the foul. And 0 for 2 from the line. The rebound pulled down by Hunter Bowling. We mentioned the Sacred Heart Irish under Coach Doug Goltz. Many a state championship and just championships of all sorts of varieties, whether it's MUDECAS, other conferences, little holiday tournaments, stuff like that, as HTRS or Sacred Heart turns it over in transition. But at one point, Coach Goltz had a run. I believe it was his first 19 state championships between football and basketball. If he was in the championship game, his Irish did not lose that game. And you think about, well, first of all, 19 times in the championship is remarkable, right? Just being there that many times. But to never lose one? Finally lost one against Parkview a few years ago in basketball, but Coach knows how these types of atmospheres are supposed to go. He knows what a good crowd filling into the city auditorium should be like. Marcus has our count at around 860 seats on this side of the auditorium, so close to 1,000 people in the arena, if you will, when we get into game time for that A championship usually. So far, kind of slow going for both teams. Couple turnovers, couple missed free throws for the Irish. This is a dribble drive and the hang, and as soon as you say that, Brogan Dunlop says, I got your basket right here. So first two of the game belong to the Titans, and it is 2-0. Now along the baseline, that shot put up by Fletcher, no good. The rebound secured by Dunlap, and then taken right back by Fletcher. That pull-up shot by Lamarod. Another offensive rebound, another crack at it as Fletcher secured it, but a travel before the shot can get going. It is Officials Appreciation Week. We've had some good ones down here in Beatrice, whether here at the Auditorium or across the street at the middle school. And it is mostly a thankless job, but this is the week everybody in the state of Nebraska says thank you. Otherwise, we don't get to do these fun things because, well, parents, you'd have to come out and officiate the games yourselves. Some might actually kind of like to do that. But these are the trained professionals, and they usually see things a little better than we do up here. Another steal for the Titan defense. 3 minutes nearly gone here in the first quarter. HTRS only has a couple of shot opportunities they've taken so far as Fletcher knocks that one out of bounds. Toby Baxter into the Irish lineup. Dribble with it for Hunter Bowling. Kicks it back out for Dunlap. Braden's three comes up way short, no good, but an offensive rebound for Vaughn. Got it, and one.
Yeah, I mean, this is what you like to see out of the HTRS Titans. They love to get physical with you, and they are not afraid to go in there.
The foul whistled against Cooper Kanabe. It's his first and the team's first against Sacred Heart. Rebound on the free throw. No good, though. Good effort there by Glathar, but secured by the Irish and into their half court now. Pop-up three, no good by Taft, but another opportunity on the offensive rebound. Down the lane, a shot up there by Taft, and he gets fouled. He'll shoot a couple of free throws. I'll call it on Dunlap, his first, team second. Both fouls on HTRS have resulted in 2 free throws for the Irish, but they're 0 for 3 so far. Taft, a 5'11 junior, at the line. And 0 for 4 at the free throw line is Sacred Heart to start things up. So it's 4:16 and rolling here in the first quarter. Irish still looking for their first points. HTRS looking for something consistent, but another turnover there. That's 3 Titan turnovers so far. Taft with it, guarded by Bowling. As Taft goes baseline, Bowling with just enough of a nudge to draw the foul, and Taft back to the free throw line. And finally, I wasn't going to try to jinx it either way. I didn't know what to say there, so I finally just let Taft make it on his own. He did. Thank you, Cole. 4-1, HTRS with the lead in the basketball. Dribble in for Detman. Down the lane, a lot of contact. Foul called, 2 free throws coming. That is Brennan Vaughn. Vaughn missed out on the three-point play earlier this quarter, but gets the first of 2 here. Tate Wilcox back into the lineup. He replaces Cooper Kanabe in the Irish lineup. Vaughn makes good on both. The lead is 5 for the Titans. Just past halfway through this first quarter of play. Baseline, nice wraparound pass. The shot by Baxter, no good though. And the rebound for Dunlap. And then a turnover back. Darius Bowling, Jonathan Cook into the game for HTRS. Always got to get here a little bit early. You want to have a seat for that A championship. Usually got to show up for the B championship too. Bo Fletcher with a nice putback, tracking that one the whole way. That's the first field goal of the first quarter for Sacred Heart. The Titan lead is 3. Bowling with it, top of the key. Nice move into the lane. The shot too strong though, and the rebound tipped. Dunlap cannot quite corral it, and it will go back to Sacred Heart. Deflected pass down the lane, and able to come up with it was Toby Baxter. Goes up with the shot and then is fouled by Cook. Of course, we said you got to get here early for the A championship. Well, it's going to be a good one. One of the top 2 teams in C2, one of the top 2 teams in D1. The D1 teams won 49 straight games. Johnson Brock and Freeman will do battle at the conclusion of this one.
That will be a great game. Obviously, like you said, 2 of the top teams, but it's how they play. They play so aggressively and smart that it's almost hard to just defend them.
By the way, our viewership is about to go up. The Chiefs just won, and they beat the Texans. They will go into the AFC Championship game again. Mahomes made some crazy throw for a touchdown in the fourth quarter because, of course he did. Hunter Bowling's like, talk about me. Basket, Hunter Bowling, 8-4. Titan lead now as we approach a minute 20 to go in the first quarter. Nice dribble drive, but the shot no good. Second chance from Baxter after Wilcox couldn't get the first to go, and then Bowling now will clear it and bring it up for the Titans. This is Baxter, no good on the shot from the elbow. Bowling secures the rebound. Tough shot along the baseline, and it's good by Emmett Glathar. Good looking post move there by Emmett. 10-4, good buddy. The Titans lead it. In the corner, the shot from Taft, no good. Offensive rebound, though, Fletcher. Final 15 seconds of the first quarter. No shot clock. With the right hand knocked out of bounds, off the leg, his own leg of Brendan Lemrod. So 3.6 on the game clock. J.J. Lancaster, Kyler Sipple, and Hayden Clow all in for Sacred Heart. One final shot here for Darius Bowling. Oh, just off, no good. And it's the end of one. HTRS 10, Sacred Heart 4. We will come back to the Beatrice City Auditorium after this message. You're watching the MUDECAS basketball tournament on JCC's Striv channel.
As a community bank, it's important for us to support, educate, and to serve our communities. Giving back is part of our culture. It's built into our client model. We do more here by sponsoring, donating, volunteering, and being active participants in the communities that our employees call home.
Locally owned and operated since 1965, Brinkman's is committed to serving Southeast Nebraska. We deliver exceptional service from the moment you enter our showroom or visit our website throughout the life of your vehicle and beyond. For any service, parts, or vehicle purchases, we look forward to seeing you in our dealership in the near future. Go Thunderbirds!
Back here in Beatrice, 10-4. HTRS leading Sacred Heart. Kind of slow going. Only one field goal for Sacred Heart in that first quarter. John, what'd you see out there?
Well, HTRS loves to get physical, and they were getting physical. HTRS, they just weren't used to this. They haven't versed this team since December 20th of 2024, where Sacred Heart did end up winning that game 56-45.
Sacred Heart 2 of 8 at the free throw line in that first period.
That's just not how you win ball games.
Yeah, getting there. Coach not going to be terribly pleased with the percentage once there, however. And to his credit, I don't think any coach would be terribly pleased with 25% from the line. Sacred Heart with the basketball. Taft pulls up. His three no good, but an offensive rebound for Baxter. And then Fletcher traveled with the basketball. 4 turnovers for Sacred Heart. Also 4 for HTRS in the game. Down the lane, ball loose. Taft comes out. Oh, and they call the over and back. Was there enough possession from HTRS in the front court? Because you get that step. That's a tough one. The officials do call it the over and back. Lemeron gets the shot, can't get it to fall though, and the rebound tracked down by Cayman Detman. Dunlap on the left side of the circles, gets the screen from Bowling. A little give and go. Bowling kind of bobbled it down the lane, ends up getting it off the leg of Wilcox. It'll stay with HTRS. 19 on the shot clock. The three off the back, no good from Detman, and Taft pulls down the rebound for the Irish. Looking to get a field goal of some kind. They only have one so far in the game. Good rotating defense in that zone. The three out the back, no good. And a scrap on the rebound there by Glathar. Into the front court. Now HTRS will set it up. Coach Jamie Stice on the other end. That sounds like a really familiar name. I've called that here at MUDECAS, haven't I? Got to go back through the notes. Double team comes and get it back to Taft, but misses from short range. Titans clear the rebound. Boy, the shots have been close, or they've been the right in rhythm where you want them in your offense type of shots. They've drawn fouls, they've gone to the free throw line. It's just the lid on the bucket right now for Sacred Heart. Dunlap up for Bowling. Looking low for the lob. Glathar down there. Turns, hangs. Off the backboard, no good. Here come the Irish. Taft flips it back. In rhythm three. That one finally goes down. Bo Fletcher, who has both field goals now for the Irish, makes it 10-7. That's a good thing if you're the Irish, though. 1 3-pointer and you're back to within a 1 point or 1 possession game, despite having 2 field goals. So defense still doing its job for the Irish as well.
Yeah, I mean, that's another specialty by the Irish. They don't back down from a fight, and definitely the Titans are giving them one right now.
Foul called on Taft. It's his first of the game. It's the first on the Irish in the quarter. Bowling drives in, kicks it out for Vaughn. Vaughn into the lane. Got a little bump, but gets called for the travel. That makes 6 turnovers in the game for HTRS. Halfway through the second quarter, Cole Taft gives it back. Brendan Lemeron back in for the Titans. Up top, this is a 3 from Dunlap. Scrap for the rebound now. We got bodies on the floor. Alternating possession to Sacred Heart. Glathar along with Darius Bowling back into the lineup for HTRS. And a 3, far wing, Hayden Clow. Got to play those final, 3 seconds of the first quarter, checks in and then checks up a 3. We're tied at 10, just like that. 2 3-pointers. HTRS scoreless through the first 5 minutes of this. There we go. I knew if I'd said something about it, it happened. That is Jonathan Cook with his first basket of the game. Now 12-10, HTRS back in front.
Well, I mean, if you're HTRS, they've given up so. HTRS they haven't really been compromising as well as I think they really should be off of the turnovers that Sacred Heart has been giving them.
And taken right back by Bo Fletcher. Tied up at 12. Fletcher didn't give up on that play. HTRS a little lax with it in the backcourt, and Fletcher makes them pay. Go for the backdoor pass to Dunlap, but a little high. Dunlap couldn't corral it. Turnovers mounting. That's 8 of them, and a full timeout. We will take it as well. Tied up at 12 with 2:38 to go here in the first half of play. We'll come back to Beatrice in the MUDECAS tournament after this.
What does the JCC Foundation do?
Our foundation has 3 main areas of focus: to fund activities that enhance the overall experience of our students at JCC,
to assist our teachers in funding special projects,
to fund scholarships that support JCC graduates.
How is the JCC Foundation funded?
The foundation is supported by the generosity of our donors. We're a 501(c) tax-exempt organization.
This means that donors can deduct this amount on their income tax returns.
At Johnson County Hospital, we've been serving our community with dedication and compassion for years, and now we're growing to serve you even better.
With an additional operating room, we're increasing our capacity to provide advanced surgeries closer to home, ensuring you get the best care right here in your community.
We're expanding our outpatient area to give you faster, more convenient access to the care you need with additional services and improved facilities.
At Johnson County Hospital, we're expanding to meet your needs, your health, our future.
Back into the action. A tip and a steal. Little pseudo full court press results in a turnover and a foul on the floor. As Emmett Glathar was bringing it up quick there for the Titans. He draws the foul on Toby Baxter. It's the first on Baxter. It is the second on Sacred Heart here in the second quarter. Get the lob into Glathar. High off the glass, no good. And then Glathar going to be called for the foul on the rebound. Open three in the corner, that goes down. Bo Fletcher is the offense right now for Sacred Heart. He has, let's see, he's got 10 of the 15 and all but one field goal. That's a three. Fletcher getting it done for the Irish down the lane. A travel is going to be the call against Darius Bowling. Right idea, but Darius kind of left his momentum keep going. Couldn't slow himself down enough to draw contact for a foul. Drew some contact, but his momentum was going, and he didn't have much of a chance to slow it down. Fletcher again. That one too strong, though. And the rebound off of HTRS. Johnson, Brock, and Freeman in the A Division Championship coming up after this one. Not going to make that 7:45 tip-off, I don't think, John. I think we're going to be a little behind that, or 7:30, whatever's on the schedule. We ain't making it.
We can only hope.
Only if we can have a running clock in this one, I think. And I don't see that happening right now. Cook has it between the circles. Back over to Vaughn. Crowd continues to fill in anticipation of that A Division Championship. The baseline shot from Dunlap, no good, but a putback is good by Emmett Glathar. That's just the second field goal of this quarter for HTRS. They trail by one. Final 40 seconds of the period, and Glathar got a foot on that one. It will stay with the Irish. Cole Taft back into the ball game for Sacred Heart. Camion Detman also back in for HTRS. And a travel. A little extra step for Lemerod right as he grabbed that. And one final possession here for the Titans in the first half. Vaughn picks up his dribble, hands it back to Detman. 10 seconds left, first half. Step back. Glathar, no. 2 seconds, one. Sacred Heart not going to take that shot. And that is your first half of play. Sacred Heart 15. HTRS 14. We're going to step aside for a few minutes, have a word with some of the fantastic advertising partners that make JCC Striv possible. I know you're watching for the MUDECAS tournament, and it's HTRS and it's Sacred Heart, but this broadcast is a student broadcast from Johnson County Central. Marcus Shear, their sponsor. We've been doing this since 2017, and it has grown and grown and grown. The equipment's got better. It's always new students learning stuff, so sometimes it looks a little clunky, but you guys have come a long way. And we just want to say thank you to all of the advertisers who have made this possible. We'll step aside and we'll come back for some halftime highlights This is the MUDECAS basketball tournament on Striv.
At Kerner Ace in Tecumseh, we are more than just a hardware store. We are part of your community, a place you can call home, where you can go to find necessities for everyday living, products to tackle the next big do-it-yourself project, and expert advice. We are a business of relationships, not transactions. We are locally owned, and serving our community is our top priority. So stop by or like us on Facebook. Proudly serving Tecumseh and the surrounding area for over 40 years, Kerner Ace is the helpful place.
At Omaha Public Power District, we do much more than keep the lights on. Our low rates and reliable power support our thriving region and its new customers. Our diverse energy mix ensures customers have the power they need when they need it. We care about the communities we serve because we live and work here too. OPPD is proud to be your energy partner.
We are visiting every one of our 129 branch locations. We've invited you here today because we see you close your accounts, and we'd like to know why.
Well, we moved our accounts. Big Bank was only half baked. We needed something a little sweeter. Big Bank was missing some ingredients. Tecumseh Federal Bank rose faster than our fluffiest cakes to help grow our business.
Can you give me just 1 second? I need to take this call, but I really do care.
At Tecumseh Federal Bank, you're not just an account number. Come and join the community.
Welcome back inside the Beatrice City Auditorium. Halftime of the boys B Division Championship. Sacred Heart leading HTRS 15-14. Some first half highlights brought to you by the BCC Striv crew. Not a ton of field goals for either squad, but we got just enough. It was a nice little 10-point outburst in that first half from Bo Fletcher. He was, for Sacred Heart, he was the most consistent scorer. And looking forward, hunting some shots is the phrase they use now. So he leads all scorers with 10. You've got 3 from Hayden Clow and 1 from Toby Baxter and from Cole Kraft. For HTRS, balanced scoring, Brennan Vaughn and Emmett Glathar each with 4. 2 apiece then for Hunter Bowling, Brogan Dunlap, and Jonathan Cook. 15-14 is our first half score. And we'll talk more about not only this game, but games still to come. So join us. Still, second half action on the way next. You're watching the MUDECAS basketball tournament on Striv TV.
Become a new Striv school. Join a community of educators and students. Get access to support, resources, and education. Your fans watch for free, and there's even a new revenue opportunity for your school. Contact sales at striv.tv to sign up your school to become a Striv school.
At Striv Education, we understand that the world is digital, and that teaching digital media and broadcasting in the classroom can be overwhelming.
That's where we step in. We offer personalized coaching and innovative curriculum, guiding educators to integrate these critical skills into their teaching.
Our programs transform classrooms into future-ready environments, ensuring students are well-equipped for the ever-evolving digital workforce.
To learn more about how we can serve you, go to striv.education today.
Welcome back to the Beatrice City Auditorium for MUDECAS. It is 15-14. Sacred Heart leading HTRS as we get ready for third quarter action in the B Division Championship game. At the conclusion of this game, we will have, of course, the medal presentation for both teams, trophies. We will also have the announcement and awards presentation of the Jane White All-Tournament team. So stay tuned for that as well at the conclusion of this game. And then, of course, the A Division festivities will happen after the A Division Championship. It's such a big night. Mike Sauter is here. He got here early. Man, you made good time. When you tweet where you're at, the cops tend to just leave you alone, right? HTRS with the ball to start things up in the second half. We mentioned the Irish in their free throw shooting. In the first quarter, they were 2 of 8. In the second quarter, they didn't shoot one. So 2 of 8 for the first half was Sacred Heart. A shot by Glather at the free throw line is no good, and the defensive rebound for Kanabi. Sacred Heart with their first possession of the second half. Good move around Kanabi at the free throw line. His shot no good, and a foul on Cooper for the rebound. For the second foul on Kanabi. Turnover-wise in that first half, Sacred Heart turned it over 6 times, and HTRS had 9. Kanabi out quick, and Toby Baxter into the lineup for Sacred Heart. Glather with a dribble drive, ends up on the deck, but gets the pass out to Dunlap. Stop behind the hoop, that one off the side, and here comes Taft with it. Excuse me, that's Lamnerod. Bo Fletcher, who had 10 points in that first half for the Irish, hands it off. 15 on the shot clock. And deflection and steal. And then stepping on the line. Oh, the pickleball line rears its ugly head. The red line is the pickleball line. New surface this year from MUDECAS, by the way. But the lines are not just the tape lines. They are, I'm painted on just like the three-point lines are, actually. And so a lot of pickleball here at the City Auditorium when it's not MUDECAS week. So those lines are permanent. They're not going anywhere. Glather up top. Minute and a half into this third quarter and nary a score just yet. There's a look at Coach Jamie Stice of the Titans. And a little bump by Baxter results in a foul. That'll be Toby's second and the second team foul on Sacred Heart here in the half. The tough twisting shot from Dunlap, no good. Long pass down low, then picked off right back and then thrown away. Well, Glathar picked it off. And then he threw it right back. Actually threw it to Coach Goltz. And I'm sure Coach appreciates the gesture, but he's not in the play. Deflection in the corner. Good hustle there by Brogan Dunlap. Brogan's got 2 points in the contest. Onto the block. That's Wilcox. Back out for Fletcher. Bo's pass picked off momentarily, but just straight out of bounds by Bowling. Long three at the top there, no good. And up top for the rebound is Brennan Vaughn. Good pass, high-low. Bowling underneath, can't spin it in. Glathar offensive rebound. His putback no good. And then a defensive rebound and a jump ball called. So the defensive rebound eventually for Wilcox. The jump ball does stay with Sacred Heart. To the block, tipped out of bounds. Look out, Karen. That's not a knock. That's actually Karen. Like that's not a thing, right? She really is Karen. Driving the lane, and Taft forces one up and gets a foul called. We're going to call it on the floor, though. It is the second personal foul on Brogan Dunlap and the first foul on HTRS in the third quarter. 3 minutes gone in the period. Offensive rebound, and the point-blank putback, no good by Wilcox.
I mean, obviously, as you said, 3 minutes have gone by. Yet to have anyone score a point yet. It's
been that kind of night for both teams offensively. Just Not necessarily bad shots. I mean, there's been a couple that have maybe been a little forced, but that happens in high school, right? And but man, it has not gone in, and it definitely has not gone in with any consistency, which is the difficult part.
No, I mean, it's just been a really defensive match, and I think that's what you kind of expected out of these two teams.
Wilcox stops at 15 feet. Nobody guarded him. Can't make the shot, though, and the defensive rebound for Vaughn. Brennan brings that up the far side as we approach halfway through this third quarter. And then it's taken away. Fletcher with the left hand. Got it, and a foul. Bo Fletcher has more field goals by himself than everyone else in this game, no matter what jersey you're wearing. He's got 12 points and 4 field goals. See the defense up top. Just as soon as Vaughn kind of settled in after that little bump, he was there for this deflection and steal. 17-14 end to end, and now Fletcher comes out of there with a defensive rebound off the foot of a Titan, but on we play. Out of bounds. Yep, the foot stepped back from Clow, and the old pickleball line rears its ugly head again. I mean, it was definitely out for the black line too, but it is something. You know, there's also a little bit of perception. I would love to I should probably ask someone who has, actually played here at the Auditorium. But the depth perception, if you look at the far sideline where the team benches and the score table is, if you're running up and down that far sideline, there's not much room, right, between what is inbounds on the court and being in someone's lap sitting on the bench. On the near side, there's a lot of room between the out-of-bounds line and there's actually a row of folding chairs in front of the rest of the stands here. So perception-wise, it takes you that you have a lot more room this side, and you actually don't. So I'd be curious to see if that has ever popped into anybody else's mind who's actually played, because it's only a thing, I think, for me right now. Brennan Vaughn at the line, 2 for 2, 17-16. Our score is 2-2 in the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. Sacred Heart still with a 1-point lead. Bo Fletcher's three, thought about it once, and on the second time left it just short. Defensive rebound, and here comes Brennan Vaughn with it, hands it off to Hunter Bowling. Bowling getting something set up. And now Dunlap's got it. Leaves it for Vaughn. Brennan moving to his left and draws the foul. They will call it on Cole Taft. That is Cole's second. That is 4 on the Irish, so some time left, and Coach Doug Goltz wants a 30-second timeout. We will step aside as well and come right back. Right after this, you're watching the MUDECAS Basketball Championships.
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by the following silver sponsors: Community Insurance Group, Hasselback Pharmacy, Tecumseh Animal Clinic, Blaine Barron's State Farm Insurance, State Bank of Table Rock, Woods Aitken LLP, Riverstone Bank, Levon Beefy Carpentry. Thank you to all our JCC Striv sponsors who help make these broadcasts possible. We couldn't do it without your support.
So 2:41 to go in the third quarter. It is Sacred Heart 17 and HTRS 16. Our score in the quarter itself is 2-2. It's been one of those kind of offensive nights for both squads. pretty good defense, but plenty of the shots that both teams would be expecting to make. And even when you go, that's kind of tough, but you'd expect to make that more often than not. It just hasn't gone in.
Yeah, I mean, HTRS, this is just about the same score they had third quarter against Diller Odell. And then that game turned into a scoring of marathon, 40-33, that final score.
Onto the block. Wilcox left the first one, or excuse me, that's Baxter, gets the second one to go. Toby Baxter with his first field goal of the game, 3 points in the contest. The lead is 3 for Sacred Heart. From behind, Fletcher comes away with a steal, but steps out of bounds before he could get rid of it again. I suppose technically a turnover each way. That makes 11 for HTRS, 8 for Sacred Heart. Though essentially a wash there. Good dribble drive, good defense. Bo Fletcher swats it away from Brennan Vaughn.
Yeah, I mean, Bo Fletcher, he has been all over the court for the Sacred Heart Irish.
Oh, long pass up top, though. That's going to go into the backcourt and out of bounds. He thought it was touched. No gentlemen in the striped shirts say it was touched, so a turnover for the Irish. And the reverse, how about that? Glathar going to the free throw line. Brendan Limerod on the foul, his second, that is 5 on Sacred Heart. Is on the shot anyway, so Glathar at the free throw line. First trip to the line for Emmett, he's got 4 points, make it 5 now in the contest. HTRS shooting the ball pretty well though from the free throw line. They are 5 of 6 so far. The second good as well, and now a little full court press for the Titan defense. Baxter across the timeline. Looks to attack, throws it backside, and Glathar swats it out of bounds. Hayden Clow was there, and then the ball was not. Under a minute to play here in the third quarter. And Bowling tries for that tap back and got the elbow there. Second personal foul on Bowling. Third on the Titans in the period. 50 seconds to go. A-Division championship with Johnson, Brock, and Freeman. I don't think we're going to make that 7:30 start time. We're not worried about a 7:30 start time. Hayden Clow has knocked down his second 3 of the contest, both of them here in the second half. And it opens up a 4-point Irish lead, their biggest lead of the game. Titans looking for one final shot in the period. Glathar top of the key. Down low. Oh, nobody went with Braden Bowen, but can't make the shot. Here's Fletcher at the buzzer, just off the back. And we have reached the end of 3. Sacred Heart 22 and HTRS 18. Kind of exciting for no more scoring than it was. So we head to the fourth. Coming up after this, you're watching the MUDECAS tournament on Striv TV.
As a community bank, it's important for us to support, educate, and to serve our communities. Giving back is part of our culture. It's built into our client model. We do more here by sponsoring, donating, volunteering, and being active participants in the communities that our employees call home.
Locally owned and operated since 1965, Brinkman's is committed to serving Southeast Nebraska. We deliver exceptional service from the moment you enter our showroom or visit our website throughout the life of your vehicle and beyond. For any service, parts, or vehicle purchases, we look forward to seeing you in our dealership in the near future. Go Thunderbirds!
Eight minutes to go in this B Division Championship. Sacred Heart leading HTRS 22-18. The score in that quarter was 4-3 in favor of Sacred Heart, so they open up. Should be 7-3. 7-3. There we go. That sounds better. 7-3 to open up a 4-point lead. Down the lane, the shot no good for Dunlap. Long three from Bo Fletcher, that's short. And the rebound controlled by Brennan Vaughn. Vaughn across the timeline, straight down the lane, can't get the shot to go. Tipped out to Detman. Fresh shot clock and a reset for HTRS. In the lane, a jump ball is forced as Bowling got in there and got tangled up with Cole Taft, and that will be a turnover. 12 for HTRS, just 10 for Sacred Heart. In, back out, Clow again? No, that time the three comes up short. Glathar the rebound. Emmett brings it up himself on the far wing. Wants the lob for Bowling underneath. Couldn't quite get himself under control. And the shot and the rebound for Lemrod. Clow, dribble drive, had it knocked free. Up with a steal, and now the layup. It was really awkward, and it does not fall for Brogan. Dunlap is on the left side, and halfway through, he's like, oh, but I'm right-handed. And went for the MJ shot, and it didn't go. And then the foul on Glathar is his, I think it's his second. First foul on HTRS in the quarter.
Now 10 to shoot.
That three from Clow, no good. Titans with a rebound. HTRS does not have a field goal in the second half yet. We have played nearly 11 minutes of basketball. Only 4 free throws for their effort. Down the lane, thank you, finally. You've got to mention those kind of things sometimes. Brogan Dunlap with a basket, 4 points for Brogan, and a 2-point lead for Sacred Heart, and then a steal for Dunlap. And a charge on Vaughn.
Yeah, I mean, just got his feet planted. That was picture perfect, taking a charge right there.
2 on the clock, and it's blocked away. The block from Vaughn. He brings it up then. Down low, that one's deflected. Glathar, though, tracks it down in the corner. Now he'll shoot the 3. The rebound, controlled. Glathar gets it back, has it knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with HTRS. 2-point game with 4:10 remaining. And now it is becoming difficult to find a seat in the auditorium. Basically 2 big games worth of people in here now. It's getting hot up top. We have an open window that goes directly outside and a box fan blowing cold air in. Hopefully Hoosier doesn't overheat or anything like that. He's locked in, he can't even hear me. Glathar will need a little medical assistance. They're going to get him taped up down there. All is well now. Up top, high arcing 3 that falls off from Dunlap. That was for the lead. So a 1 possession game. This game feels like whoever just makes 2 more shots is probably going to win. Score in the 4th quarter is 2-0. For the second half, that's 5 total points for HTRS. Baseline, that one good by Cooper Kanabe. That is Cooper's first points of the night, and it's 24-20. Sacred Heart with the lead, HTRS with the basketball, 3.5 minutes to go. B Division Championship now, A Division Championship coming up at the conclusion of this one. We've got medals and awards, and of course the Jane White All-Tournament team will be announced at the conclusion of this one for the B Division. A Division will come after the next championship game. And before we get back to play, a full timeout taken by Sacred Heart. We will step aside as well. We come back to Beatrice right after this.
What scholarships are funded by the foundation?
The foundation funds 9 scholarships each year.
3 $1,000 scholarships to trade school applicants.
3 $1,000 scholarships to community college applicants.
3 $2,000 scholarships to 4-year college applicants.
The foundation also funds up to 2 Learn to Dream scholarships in partnership with Southeast Community College.
JCC seniors receive these applications in January and are due to the counselor's office by mid-March.
At Johnson County Hospital, we've been serving our community with dedication and compassion for years, and now we're growing to serve you even better.
With an additional operating room, we're increasing our capacity to provide advanced surgeries closer to home, ensuring you get the best care right here in your community.
We're expanding our outpatient area to give you faster, more convenient access to the care you need with additional services and improved facilities.
At Johnson County Hospital, we're expanding to meet your needs. Your health, our future.
Back here in Beatrice at the old City Auditorium. She's getting some facelifts over the years. Got high-speed internet a couple years ago, new surface on the court this year. And we're coming down to the wire in the B Championship. Glathar along the block, got it, rolled it up and in. Glathar with 8 now for HTRS, and it's a 2-point game. Nearly got the deflection. Up ahead, this is Taft, baseline, leaves it underneath. Picked up by Kanabe. Bo Fletcher all the way across the lane. Hangs, 10-footer, no. Rebound, Dunlap. Quickly ahead, lost it, and I think Dunlap kicked it out. Oh, they're going to say, now they're going to confer. I thought Dunlap had a foot on that as it went out. Yeah, they change.
There it is.
That's some good officiating. One makes a call, and it seemed like it was pretty obvious that got missed. Yep. They come together, they change it. It's the right way to go. Yep. There's the foot. So 2.5 minutes to go and a 2-point game. Bo Fletcher lost it down the lane. Here comes Vaughn. Brennan left side, missed the layup though. And then out of bounds in the corner, last touched by Detman of HTRS.
I mean, great try by Camion Detman. Tried to get in there, tried to get that steal, just could not handle it in the end and knocked it out of bounds.
Taft leaves it baseline. That's Baxter. Got it to go. Big shot from Toby Baxter. 26-22. Sacred Heart on top. Minute 50 to go. Fourth quarter. Bowling drives. Leaves it for Glather in the corner. Emmett leaves it up. Gets it back. Puts up the three. High rebound. Skying in there was Brennan Vaughn. Vaughn splits the defense. Can't make it the second time either. Taft the rebound, then falls down, but kept his dribble. No travel. Irish basketball, minute 20 to go. Baxter on the block, double team, kicks it out. Chance to utilize some clock here for the Irish. Don't have to be in a huge hurry. Taft down the lane, left it short, got it right back and puts it in. Cole Taft with a big basket, 1 minute to go, and a 6-point Irish lead, their biggest lead of the game, and a timeout for HTRS. It is a 30-second timeout. 54 seconds to go in this one. So if you're HTRS, where do you go, John? Nobody's got a lot of rhythm offensively, so what do you like as the best opportunity? By the way, there's reason number 1,476 that you always box out the shooter. Brogan Dunlap for HTRS went after the blocked shot the first time from Fletcher, or from Taft, and then fell away because he jumped up there and Taft was ready for the ball to come right back at him. We are packed in the stands and we are packed in the hallways. I can see that we've got the student sections for our Freeman and Johnson Brock game that's up next, spilling into the arena now. We're gonna have to do some crowd control before we get too far into the boys game.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? There might be too many people in this stadium.
Glather picks up his dribble. Gets it to Dunlap. Long three, left side, no. Bowling fighting for the rebound. And we've got a kicked ball by Bowling. So the kicked ball goes to Sacred Heart with 40 seconds to go.
Now I think it's the point where HTRS has to foul. HTRS does only have 2 fouls, though.
I was going to say they can.
But it's out of bounds.
Ooh. Well, they forced a turnover there. Yeah, you got a little ways before if you want to foul to put them at the line anyway. So you can be kind of hyper aggressive if you're on defense. Now down 6. Don't necessarily need a 3, but it wouldn't be a bad idea. Dunlap. Step back. Rattles out. Defensive rebound. Taft fouled by Vaughn. That is only 3 team fouls in the quarter, so not free throws yet. Irish still have to throw it in. Foul from behind as Detman gets to the backside of Lamrod. So that's 4, and now the next one would be free throws for Sacred Heart. Right to the hoop. Fletcher got it and a foul. Bo Fletcher might have just put the exclamation point on this one.
Yeah, I mean, if you're Sacred Heart, that's exactly who you wanted to go to all along. He's been your best shooter all night, and that is who you wanted to go and try and guard if you're the Titans.
What an inbounds play. Fletcher looked like he was just turning around to run and set a screen. Never set the screen, just cut then right to the hoop, and he got behind his defender. That defender, by the way, is Brendan Vaughn, who has fouled out with 6 points tonight. 30-22, the free throw no good, so still an 8-point game. Bowling will fire the three at the top. We got a foul on the rebound, and it's going back to Sacred Heart with 11 seconds left. The foul on Glathar. John's going to have a word with, you get to interview Doug Goltz tonight, dude. That sounds fun, doesn't it? Sacred Heart is going to come away with their first MUDECAS championship in one way, shape, or form since 2020 when they won the A division. Connor Nelson, along with Wilcox, the two seniors on this year's squad. One for two, a 9-point lead. Glathar too strong with the three. 5 seconds left. And we're going to get a jump ball. That does come back to HTRS. 2 seconds left to go in this one. That three partially blocked and a little indicative of how this late game goes. 9-4 in the fourth quarter. When you gotta have it, you gotta have it. Congratulations to the Sacred Heart Irish. They are your B Division champions in 2025, 31-22 over the HTRS Titans. Reminder, we've got medals, trophies, and the Jane White All-Tournament team coming up. And we'll also get a word with head coach Doug Goltz of the Sacred Heart Irish. We're going to, they're going to move some of those festivities up to the stage to do the pictures and whatnot. But we've got medals going right now.
From Johnson County Central and the president of the MUDECAS Association would like to present head coach Jamie Stites with the 2025 B Division runner-up medals. Gentlemen, if you will come forward and receive your medal as your name is called. Number 0, Jonathan Cook. Number 1, Brogan Dunlap. Number 2, Brennan Vaughn. Number 3, Kamian Detman. Number 4, Jack Hilgenfeld. Number 5, Darius Bowling. Number 10, Colt Leach. Number 11, Emmett Glothar. Number 13, Axton Walmsley. Number 14, Kiffin Hunziker. Number 21, Braden Bowen. Number 22, Hunter Bowling. Number 32, Reed Shupp. And number 34, Ty Dunakaki. And number 50, Cole Hunziker. And now John Rother, President of the MUDECAS Association, welcomes you all to please come and accept the 2025 B Division runner-up trophy. Congratulations to the HTRS Titans. And now John Rother would like to present the gold medals to head coach Doug Golt and the Fall City Sacred Heart Irish. Gentlemen, if you will please come forward and accept your medals as your name is called. Number 3, Cole Taft. Number 4, Bo Fletcher. Number 11, Brendan Lemeron. Number 13, J.J. Lancaster. Number 15, Kyler Sipple. Number Hayden Cloud. Number 21, Toby Baxter. Number 23, Tate Wilcox. Number 32, Connor Nelson. Number 42, Trace Studite. And number 43, Cooper Kanabi. And now, President of the MUDECAS Association, John Rother, welcomes you all to come forward and accept the 2025 B Division Championship Trophy. Congratulations to the Fall City Sacred Heart Irish! And now we would like to present the 2025 MUDECAS All-Tournament team for the B Division. If you are in attendance, please come forward to accept your award. Honorable mention, All-Tournament. From Meridian, Maddox Hakey. From Lewiston, Brock Jansen. From Sterling, Colin Womble. From Parkview Christian, Taryn Scott. From Palmyra, Harrison Boyd. From Palmyra, Kobe Martin. From Diller Odell, Xavier Zabatrisky. From Diller Odell, Jack Phillips. From Diller Odell, Cooper Morgan. And from HTRS, Brogan Dunlop. And now we would like to present the 2025 MUDECAS All-Tournament team. Please come forward as your name is called. From Fall City Sacred Heart, Cole Taft. From HTRS, Emmett Glothar. From Fall City Sacred Heart, Brendan Lemeron. From HTRS, Hunter Poling. And from Fall City Sacred Heart, Bo Fletcher. Once again, congratulations to the B Division champions of 2025, the Fall City Sacred Heart Irish.
At Kerner Ace in Tecumseh, we are more than just a hardware store. We are part of your community, a place you can call home, where you can go to find necessities for everyday living, products to tackle the next big do-it-yourself project, and expert advice. We are a business of relationships, not transactions. We are locally owned, and serving our community is our top priority. So stop by or like us on Facebook. Proudly serving Tecumseh and the surrounding area for over 40 years. Kerner Ace is the helpful place.
At Omaha Public Power District, we do much more than keep the lights on. Our low rates and reliable power support our thriving region and its new customers. Our diverse energy mix ensures customers have the power they need when they need it. We care about the communities we serve because we live and work here too. OPPD is proud to be your energy partner.
Raising a family in today's world, going through all of life's outcomes, both predictable and unpredictable.
It can be a challenge, but between the three of us, we've raised 9 boys and 3 husbands. So we've seen almost everything. At Tecumseh Insurance Center, we can help insure your family's risks.
Back here in Beatrice at the MUDECAS basketball tournament, the B Division Championship has been revealed, and it's the Sacred Heart Irish. 31-22 victors over the HTRS Titans. It was, well, we'll get you back to the highlights. There we go. That's a nice drive there from Brogan Dunlap. It was a great game, though, by Bo Fletcher. He wears number 4. That was the basket from Kanabi. Glathar putting that one up and in. He was named to the all-tournament team in the B Division. Toby Baxter, 5 points and a couple of baskets. There, the one field goal from Cole Taft, but that one right there, that last basket from Bo Fletcher, the ceiling one with less than a minute to go in the contest. We mentioned Fletcher, 14 points. Cole Taft, 3 points. Hayden Klaus, 6. Toby Baxter, 5, Tate Wilcox with 1, and Cooper Kanabi with 2 for the Sacred Heart Irish. The 22 points for HTRS comes from Emmett Glathar with 8, Brendan Vaughn with 6, Brogan Dunlap with 4, and then 2 apiece for Hunter Bowling and Jonathan Cook. We are awaiting a chance to speak with Coach Doug Goltz of the Sacred Heart Irish. John DeFries will be down courtside here in just a few minutes. So don't go anywhere. And of course, we're about 16 minutes away from introductions for the A Division Championship. That is Freeman taking on Johnson Brock. 2 teams at the top of their respective classes. The Eagles bringing in a 49-game winning streak to tonight's contest. Both teams undefeated. Something's got to give. We'll find out there in just a few minutes. So a little pause, but remember, we're coming right back with Coach Goltz right after this. All right, we're going to be standing by here momentarily. John DeFries has the winning B Division championship coach, Doug Goltz. John?
Coach, preparing for this HTRS team, they're a very physical team. How did your players adapt to that environment?
Well, I mean, they're more athletic than us. They're, guaranteed. You could see that on the court. They're quicker, stronger kids. But I got to give our defense credit. I thought we did a good job to defend them. Our offense was really poor tonight. We had a hard time getting the ball to fall. We couldn't make free throws. We couldn't make layups. But our defense is what kept us in the game.
Yes, I mean, you've obviously had quite the experience of being a head coach at Falls City Sacred Heart. How did you prepare your players for being in this Division B championship?
Well, this is only the second time we've been in B, but, that's where we belong, I thought. Probably the biggest thing is we'd already played HTRS once, and their coach, Jamie Stice, he played for me at Falls City Sacred Heart. He's a Sacred Heart grad. He's my nephew even. So he knows a lot about what we do. I thought they did a good job. We were just fortunate to come up on the end of the win this week.
Yep, I mean, you guys played great, got the Division B championship. How does this improve your season going forward?
Well, we got 3 wins this week, so it's good for our confidence. I mean, we want to be as good as the teams that are in the A division. So, if anything, our defense is getting better. Our offense is still kind of a work in progress.
All right, Coach, thank you so much, and congrats.
Thank you.
Thanks, John. Thank you, Coach. Well done down there from both of you. We are 12 minutes away from introductions of Freeman and Johnson Brock. The A-Division Championship is coming up, but first, congratulations to the Sacred Heart Irish, your B-Division champions for just the second time ever. Congrats to the Irish and another championship, whatever division it might be, for Coach Goltz. Back for the A-Division after this.